It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. It's a dream within a dream within a dream, as Shuby said. The circle is getting compelling. Now, that's what I call a circle episode, Ben. That's what I call an episode of The Circle.
That's right. With great power comes great responsibility. And just like Leonardo DiCaprio, Shuby's going to spin that top and he's going to watch it spin. He's going to watch it spin, right?
Yes, and that will be, are you saying it will be his totem?
It will.
Yes.
Because we've moved on from Spider-Man now, and now it's all
Inception.
Circleception.
Yes.
Gonna have to rewatch that 3-hour movie now.
Yes. Within the circle is a snow fortress. That is the peak of the human imagination. Yes.
And then within that snow fortress, there's like a beach, like an abandoned a beach with all these abandoned buildings on it.
Right? Yeah, so the buildings they go upside down. It's really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
In a circle, it goes upside. Right?
Yes. And then inside that there is this room, and that's like the final destination, and that's where you meet people. And it's weird. There's like a bar and a table, but you don't get drinks at the bar. You just meet people there, and it's really kind of disappointing.
I like it when they run on the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool.
That was my favorite part.
Yeah, the only downside is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's the only only downside.
Remember, it's actually just like Spider-Man. No wonder Shuby loves this. They're climbing on walls, they're running on ceilings. That's Spidey all the way.
That's sick.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
Speaking of media that we enjoy, we do have some breaking news in the Reality Alert universe. We have some Big Rascals news, because we always forget to update people. We are Max and Ben. We are the Big Rascals. Ben, a little birdie is telling me that you have started watching Degrassi: The Next Generation.
Yes, Max, it's true. And I've learned a lot of important things. First and foremost, the dangers of the internet. I've learned not to talk to strangers online. The net can be very dangerous, and as a result, I don't know if I can continue to do this podcast anymore. I think this might be my retirement from podcasting.
So I guess you've seen episodes 1 and 2?
1 and 2, yes.
Yeah, so is that's where Emma, she like she meets the stranger online. Is he
named Jordan? Her? His name is Jordan.
He catfishes her, right?
He catfishes her. He masquerades as a man with several petitions that need signing for the community, and Emma, with her heart of gold, just melts over this and immediately runs back to this hotel. He runs back to this hotel. She runs to this hotel and goes straight to his room because he offers her pizza. And let's just say things don't go too well from there. Okay.
Okay, that makes it sound really dark. Nothing happens because I think JT and Toby save her because they guess her password.
But it's about to. You did not warn me about how grim this show is.
Ben, if your life was a TV show, this would be it. Okay, it's just like high school.
Life?
It's real life. Yeah, that's what it was.
So did
this probably happened to you in high school.
He sets up a tripod and a video camera.
Yeah, that's probably something that happened to you in high school.
It didn't.
Yeah, because your friends JT and Toby saved you before they got a penis pump. Okay, so you haven't gotten to the episode where Jay and Silent Bob show up, right?
No. That's a thing, though.
Yeah, that's not a joke.
Okay. So Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith show up on the show at some point.
Yes.
Well, wow. Okay. Okay.
So you're a big Degrassi fan now. That's really good, and I'm glad that these episodes were relevant to the circle.
Oh, extremely relevant. Yeah, I think all of these people should be very careful because
With catfish.
you never know who you're talking to. What if one of them is a Jordan? What if when you evict someone, or what if when you're evicted, you go to somebody's apartment and there's a tripod in there with a camera and Jordan doesn't let you leave? You know, that could be bad.
God, this is whack.
Yeah, come on.
I know, Shoobs.
Because my heart is in my asshole right now.
Yeah, it's
For
dangerous.
those watching on YouTube today.
Oh yeah, we should probably note what's going on between.
Very
our
special
background.
treat. We're green screened in front of our favorite Shooby photos today.
Yes,
So
Ben, do you want to
go
describe
check that out.
your background?
Yes. Well, my head is between Shoebomb's legs at the moment. He's laying on the bed, and he has his hands up behind his head right now, with a very satisfied look.
Yes. I'm in front of my favorite picture of Shoebomb. Joey Sasso has Shoebomb's head in his hands, and Joey is kissing Shoebomb passionately. I'm gonna duck out of the way.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
And Shoebomb
passionate
just looks as
kiss.
happy as a clam.
I mean, how could
He
you
looks-
not?
How could you not be?
Yeah.
He's got his broy Joey with him. Life is good.
Yeah.
It's just shocking. Joey's such like a sweetheart. So for him to kiss her, I feel like my best friend is like, wow.
Wow.
And that best friend was him.
Yes.
So very cool.
Very cool stuff. Well, let's talk
YouTube.com/reality alert podcast.
Yeah,
folks.
you should subscribe.
Go get the goods.
Yes.
Why listen when you can watch?
Well, Ben.
We're back.
And the circle back. This episode, they actually did a twist. That was good. They dropped kind of the whole singles thing with like the kind of romance games, and the flirting was kind of more organic, and it just worked. And then alongside the twist, they let the rest of the people play their own games. You know, we saw a little bit of the game continuing. Besides that, everything felt more organic. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I liked it. Things are improving already. Much less gimmicky. Shooby's back in the circle. He's competing. You know, I really like Jennifer's character played by Brett and Xanthi. I'm liking it all. Everybody's playing more strategic.
Yes, and I just want to let everyone know, especially people joining in the chat. Possibly, we've only seen episode 1 so far, so we can't spoil anything. Isn't that great? It's really good. Yeah,
I'm gonna be googling spoilers though.
Okay, good.
Throughout,
so we can spoil things for people.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's really good. I really like this idea of like bringing in two people and making them fight each other. Was really fun.
Yeah.
I know that they kind of did it last time with like the two parties, you know, and having like the two parties to invite, but I kind of like this like secret mission where like the two people know that they're against each other and then trying to get the teams, but everybody else doesn't know what's going on while they're trying to like build the alliances. It was really cool. I really like the way
it was a lot of fun.
it.
And there really is a lot at stake too. Like they actually have real things at stake here going into this game. So
although they did say that you would be at risk of being dropped from the circle.
I was going to bring
a
this
lie,
up too.
a dirty lie. That's not true.
You are a dirty girl, Circle.
It's just not true.
Yeah. Do you think? Do you think Shuby would be out right away if he
Yeah,
learned
maybe they were
on-
worried about that, and they were just like, "Okay, should be safe."
Just saying, yeah. Would
Yeah.
they have done that for Tamaris? She had lost. What do you think?
For Tamira, Tamaris is from F Boy Island.
No, but what's her character's name?
Her name is Tamira.
Tamira.
The
Okay.
character's name is Tamira.
Okay, yes.
Her name is Tasha.
There's too many reality shows, man. There's too many
Yes.
reality shows.
No, I don't think they would have done it for her. I think they're just trying to save Shuby.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
But you know what? I really like her. I may not
I
know
do
her
too.
name. I may not know her name, but I really like her.
Have you seen her Instagram profile?
Yes.
It's
She smokes a lot of weed.
It's T_Stonier. She
Yeah.
doesn't even use her real name in it. That I could find. And yeah, it's just her smoking a lot of weed.
Man, if I had known that gets you a lot of Instagram followers, I'd have started recording myself every night.
Maybe we should pivot.
We should. We really should. But I only smoke at night before I go to bed, so I'd just be releasing like Instagram videos at like midnight or something.
Oh, in the dark, and people would only see
Me in the
people
dark.
Just
You,
see flames.
you only see the lighter.
Yeah.
And then you just hear me saying, "Ooh, I'm tired now. I'm going to bed. Good night."
Is the appeal like of watching people smoke weed on Instagram for people who have quit smoking weed, so they can be like, "Oh, this is like this is the second best thing, so I love watching people smoke weed."
Or it's for kids who aren't allowed to smoke yet, but they're looking forward to when they're 18 to be able to.
Yes, because everybody waits till they're 18 to smoke weed.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I remember waiting till my 21st birthday to have my first sip of alcohol, and I used to watch a lot of videos of people drinking. I followed a lot of Instagram accounts because Instagram existed before I was 21.
You know,
And
I didn't
so-
start smoking weed until I was 21. It's true.
Yeah, me too, Ben.
All right. If your
Just
mom
kidding.
is watching,
I've never smoked pot, Ben. Thank you.
in your life, in your whole life,
Ever. I've never drank either.
you've never done weed before.
I don't know what
You've
that
never
is.
done pot
What's
before.
that?
It's marijuana.
Who? Yeah.
It's complicated.
Anyway, her name is T_Stonier.
I like it already. I'm digging it.
Yes. So yeah, it was a good twist, and they rigged it for Shubham to stay when it blew up in their face.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think also it just backfired when only 3 people were on one side, and it was like, oh well, there's only 3 people. It seems like Shubham would be really fucked.
Oh yeah. He definitely would be.
Yeah. Should we break it down? Should we just go through it?
Let's do it.
Good.
With great power comes great responsibility. Let's do it.
Yes. Well, Shubham, he enters, he just comes in.
We're back.
And he's so excited. He says he's the guy who hated social media, but now he likes it because he has a lot of followers on Instagram, so he can benefit from it financially. So now he sees that it's a good thing.
And he's made lots of friends, like us.
Yes, like
And
us. Yes. And money.
We're the reason that he likes social media more now.
Just us.
Because he made friends with Ben and Max.
Yes.
And you can too at Instagram.com/Reality Alert Podcast. Come and be our friend.
Yes. You can call it Friends with Max and Benefits.
That's right.
Get it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bang, bang. Let's do this.
let's do this. So I'm
How many sound bites do you have for Shub today? Because I have
not
a
enough.
feeling it's gonna be a lot. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot.
So when Shuby got this box with the Kama Sutra on it, I was thinking that he was gonna be like a sex coach or something, right?
Like Alyssa last season.
Yes.
Yes.
Or something like
I was
that.
hoping. Yeah.
Yeah, more vulva hugs or stuff like that.
I would love to see him giving vulva hug consultations to some of the people in the circle.
Or he was gonna be Mike Myers in The Love Guru. I haven't seen that movie, but he was gonna be Mike Myers in The Love Guru.
I haven't either, but I heard it's great.
But yeah, I heard it's an all-time classic. So we should probably review that tomorrow. We should really see that. So he was gonna be the Love Guru.
Very cool.
Yes. But instead, he's Sasha, a 23-year-old blogger. I don't know what that necessarily has to do with the Kama Sutra.
Maybe it's blogging about sex.
Were they trying to? Were they hoping that they would push him towards blogging about the Kama Sutra?
Maybe.
But then why wouldn't they just make him a sex blogger? Why was the Kama Sutra in that basket?
Maybe they were trying to throw him a bone. Maybe they were trying not to completely fuck him over.
I don't know. It's odd. It's the Kama Sutra being in that basket was odd.
It is.
The circle's not subtle in what it does, so it's odd just to be like, here's the Kama
Maybe they
Sutra.
just wanted him for like silly time for the camera. They wanted him to like be practicing
reading it?
positions on like the pillows and things like that.
Yeah, that sounds like Shuby. He's like, I can't do this with my sister.
They'd want him to practice the positions with the pillows, but he would very quickly brother or sister zone the pillow and be like, you're just like a brother to me. This pillow's like a brother to me.
I can't do this with Bruno. Bruno, we already decided we were brother and sister. There was no time to be lovers.
Do you think that Shuby has a shyness towards the flirting thing because he looks at it from like an ethical perspective of like, oh, I don't want someone to actually end up liking me and then I'll feel bad. You know what I mean? Do you think it could have anything to do with that at all?
I feel like we talked about this with him.
On our interview with him? Mm-hmm.
I feel like we talked about this with him on our Circle Season 1 coverage, which you can check out on our Patreon at patreon.com/realityalert. But actually the Shuby interview is available on YouTube. But I feel like with the whole Rebecca thing, he was like, no, I just saw her like as a sister that didn't have anything to do with it. But I feel like ethics and public perception do have something to do with it, no matter what he says.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. It is interesting though that both times he's played, he very quickly has friend zoned himself into a friendship rather than trying to go the flirting route for a relationship.
Maybe he's just, maybe he just likes being single, Like,
yeah.
He doesn't need no woman dragging him down,
Right. I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah. He doesn't need that. I'm just speaking from his perspective. I'm not anti-women like Shuby. Okay. So the profile is Sasha. She's 23-year-old and she's a blogger, but I think what really gets Shuby is that she is an attractive woman. This is devastating to Shuby. Anything but a young, attractive woman.
It's like an owl. Play that again. It's like an owl. Oh,
Oh no. Shuby, how many how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Oh, 1, 2, 3.
oh no.
He's really devastated by. He's like, no.
He was like, I was hoping for someone that works in VR.
Yeah.
Ah! Well, he should have known because he got called up specifically for circle singles. So he should have known.
Yeah, shouldn't they all
Right?
know this is the circle single season? The circle seasons are themed.
Yeah. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
I can't wait for next season. Circle London Town.
You know, especially because this season was shot before the last season, and this one is themed, but last season wasn't
not
themed because that's how it works. Usually they'll like have a season themed, and the next one won't be themed. That's how it works. He says it's traumatizing to him because the girls are going to hate him and the guys are going to drool. He says his flirt game isn't at the top level.
Well, and I think that's what hurt him today, to be honest. I think that Tamira, her flirt game was way better than Shuby's in terms of like bringing people in. Shuby didn't even try to flirt, really. But Tamira kind of knew what to do right away, I feel like.
Yeah,
she was being flirty and fun, you know. And I think Shuby's trying to play his hand close. He's trying to like not be so blatantly obvious that he's a catfish. You know, I think he's trying to play it from a sincere and genuine angle. That's why he picked tech bloggers so that he could have things to talk about. But I don't know if he's coming in with the same energy that Tamira is.
I feel like he was playing it a little bit like Rebecca. He was the shy thing, you know, pulling a Seaburn. And who wants to talk? Why would you want to be on the shy person side when you can be on the fun and open person side? You know?
Yes. Yeah. Tamira did a great job of giving out that vibe.
Come on, Shubes.
Well, this is just first impressions. I think what will save Shubham in this game is if he hits the ground running with trying to just get alliances, which is he didn't mince words in this episode with Bruno.
Yes.
He right away says, let's get an alliance going. He knows what he has to do coming in late.
Yeah.
Coming in late and as a catfish, it's like, okay, I can't be trying to suck up to people right now. Like I can't be like the most popular person. I need to get myself to the end through alliances and alliances alone.
For sure.
That's going to be a saving grace in this game if he just
100.
keeps doing that. Yep. But it's unfortunately his two alliances are on the block. So he's going to have to make more.
On the block, you say?
Oh, sorry. It's Brett's.
Ooh, okay, Brett.
Brett's creeping into my brain.
Brett!
Turning into a douchebag right before everybody's eyes.
So Tasha enters, she's 28. She's a cybersecurity professional. Okay, weed addict. That's what you are. 28-year-old weed addict professional. Need to send you to the weed.
It's cybersecurity for the dark web, right?
She's posting some kind of weed countdown right now. What kind of weed countdown is she gonna plant?
420.
She's gonna plant a weed bomb somewhere, and she's gonna get everybody addicted to weed.
Wow, I can't wait. Where's this bomb gonna go up?
Ben, you don't want to get addicted.
I do. I really do.
Ben, you'll be addicted for the rest of your life. Don't do it. One puff.
You're right. I could overdose. It's possible.
Yes. Um, she keeps talking about being an asshole. I haven't gotten the asshole vibe yet.
No, me neither. She seems lovely.
Yes, I haven't gotten them yet, but she said it a lot. So she's coming in as Tamira, a bisexual catfish.
Smart.
Always a good angle.
Always go bisexual. 'Cause then you can
Yes.
flirt with everybody.
Yeah, come on.
Flirt all around. Have a good time.
Yes.
I'm gonna give the guys boners.
We love mentioning boners in reality TV.
I didn't know there were boners involved.
I had no idea there were going to be boners involved on this show, you know?
You think there's not boners all around? How did you know that he boners?
We love any mention of boners.
So many mentions of boners in Love is Blind. There are boners all around. All around.
That was actually the ultimatum.
Oh, really? I thought I
Yeah.
heard Jessica's voice in there somewhere.
No, that's all the ultimatum. The ultimatum was all about boners.
Wow. Very cool. Very neat. Yeah, I think it's a good move. I think like it makes me think of Matt Papadilla from season 3.
Boners?
when-
Like you think?
yes, boners make me think of Matt Papadilla. No, playing bisexual because didn't Matt Papadilla's character Ashley, didn't she just so quickly
Oh yeah, she
go
was
from
was
lesbian
gay.
to
She was gay, and then
bisexual?
he was like, "I'm bi because I want to flirt with Nick."
Nick, yes. I was like, that's smart. Just go with the
Yes.
flow. Go with the flow. Yeah.
I like Tamira's profile is very emoji heavy. 22 single cosmetologist. I'm hot as the Las Vegas sun emoji, but my personality ain't dry, fire emoji. I'm bisexual, rainbow heart. Do you think people are starting to get confused about the rainbow heart a little?
Have to be at this point.
I'd
at
be
this
like,
point.
what does
Everybody's throwing them around like Monopoly.
Yeah, everyone's like,
you
so
know?
is Bruno bi? Is Bruno Mario Rainbow Road? Is Bruno gay? Like, what's happening? Does he just like is he Irish leprechauns? You know, it could be anything.
Could be
Is
any
he
of those
the
things.
Kennedy Center honor recipient? It could be many things. And so I'm bisexual and I'm always down to party, popping bottles emoji. Once again, I would think this was Brett.
Hey, that popping bottles emoji is popular on the circle. Very,
Yes.
very popular.
I enjoy a fun time and adventure and fly ass company emoji face with a party hat. And she has like 3 different pics. They don't reek of a catfish, I would say. They're all pretty good. And
She
they're
comes
high
across very authentic.
they're
Yes.
high resolution. High resolution photos are good. I would say
Yes.
a problem with
No Polaroids.
a problem yes. A problem with Shuby's photos is that they're not very high resolution. They're a little catfish.
Yeah, they're 480 SD.
Yeah, I need 4K.
I need 4K. Yep.
It should be a moving photo. It should be a live photo, like on my iPhone.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
We've mentioned this before. Photoshop photos would be cool too, I think. You know, Photoshop yourself on top of the, Statue of Liberty, or
Oh, you should have
You
like
know.
wings and devil horns and shit.
put
That'd
your
be
face
cool.
on the rock's body. you know,
Yes, that'd be cool. People
Oh.
wouldn't think you're a catfish then.
and then put you up on the moon with the
Yes.
American flag. Or no, not even the American flag, a flag with your own face on it. Like you went up there yourself with the ship that you made yourself and you planted in there and you say, I own the moon.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that you were a catfish. I would just think you were really cool.
Thank you, Max.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel like that's first nice thing you've said to me in a really long time.
Ever probably.
Yeah, probably ever. How do I delete comments?
Um So let's get to Shoe Bomb, who's really he's really proud of the profile that he's made.
I've added so many layers to Sasha with this bio. You could call her Sasha Onion.
Do you think that he had an inspiration for this?
Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.
Yes.
Do you love how I immediately knew where you were going with that? We did not discuss this beforehand, folks. I just knew.
Oh, hello there.
I think we've played the Onions thing on here.
We
too.
have no shortage of Shrek
We
sound
love
bites.
Shrek. Have you been to a Shrek rave yet, Ben?
No,
definitely.
not yet.
You have. We've
It's on my
definitely been
bucket
to them.
list.
Us and the Zoomers, we go to Shrek raves because that's what we do. Shrek raves are all the rage. and we
Speaking of
go to them.
Shrek raves, I hear Puss in Boots is all the rave right now amongst
Yes.
critics.
They
It's
had
like a
a
98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
They had a Shrek. They had a Puss in Boots sponsored challenge on the on the challenge.
Did they really?
It was very out of place and odd. I was like, "Isn't this a kids movie? Why is it on the challenge?" It's very strange.
Pretty cool.
Really weird hearing TJ talk about Puss in Boots.
Hey, Antonio Banderas, I have to say,
Yes.
up there, top 5 favorite actor of mine. Top 5.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Mike Myers is my number one favorite.
He's your
actor.
number one. Yeah, well,
Yes.
it's mine too. Like he has every
artist,
Yes.
number one, writer.
John Lithgow number 2 as Lord Farquaad.
Yes.
Right.
Eddie Murphy, like everything he does.
Cameron
everything he's ever
Diaz
made.
is number 4. Yes.
Yes. I love her in The Holiday. She's really good in that. Yeah, so we confirmed, besides Spider-Man, Shuby also really likes Shrek.
Inception and Shrek.
Yeah, Inception, Shrek, and American Horror Story because he likes Sarah Paulson, which we knew.
Right. Let's
Yes.
we'll find out if there's any other shows or movies he wants to talk about at the end of
Yes.
the season.
Probably
Yeah.
Degrassi.
Probably, I hope so.
Yeah. So, Sasha, she's 23 years old. She's a single blogger. Hi. Love working as a tech blogger, but lately I want to do something different. My family and my Indian culture is my life. Single but content, just like Shubi. You can catch me sipping an espresso martini, wiping out on the ski slopes, or writing children's stories.
Is this a martini?
Now,
Can-
the children's stories thing it's becoming pretty popular in the circle. Lots of children's book writers, isn't there?
I think it's a very easy thing to do to make money. Like, how fucking easy is it to write a children's book? Like, whenever you hear about a celebrity that writes children's books or just a person that writes children's books, like, am I supposed to be impressed? Like, come on.
Yeah.
The little boy went to the market. No, sorry. You just make an animal. You're like, the brown bear went to the market and
It can be any object personified. It could be like the microphone went to the podcasting studio and
yes.
he didn't like Alex Jones talking into him.
Yes,
it could be
exactly.
anything like that.
He
Yeah.
didn't like the mean man. And then yes, and then the good person came and they scared Alex Jones away and they lived happily ever after. 3 pages.
And the
make
microphone
pages
asked
really
itself, "Am I a tool for spreading misinformation?"
Dude, you have no idea. People would buy that shit up.
They
Just sell
would.
it in a coffee shop for babies and make it chewable. You know, like those really, you make it for babies and those like thick books that babies can like chew on.
Yeah. Why not make it edible?
Yeah, why not?
Make it to where they can eat it.
Yeah, make it an edible book for children. Exactly. We just did it.
We did it. We're gonna be billionaires now.
Yeah.
Let's buy Twitter.
Yeah, I don't know. This profile, a little boring. It needs more unnecessary emojis. Where's the pop and bottle emojis? You know, where's the party
Yeah.
hat? I need a flame in there to let me know. You know, this is a little chuggy.
Right. We know nothing about that personally.
No,
Because
I
we're
would
not
have
chuggy,
used a lot of
famously.
emojis. No, it's just a little like.
Well, it's tough when you're going against Tamira, right? Because she really does, like, she brings it with that energy. She really does. That in comparison, when you're playing like the shy girl, it's a huge contrast, isn't it? Huge.
Yeah, but maybe you shouldn't play the shy girl in general.
Yeah. I think it's always better to be very big. As we've said before, like, catfish have to go big or they go home. And the reason for this is because who's going to cast someone that's shy onto a reality TV show? And the other people know this.
Yes. Yes, so they get the twist that the other players will be asked which team they would like to follow. The team of the fewest followers will be at risk of being blocked from the circle. And, you know, Shubi says,
God, this is whack.
well, just wait till you hear what the theme of the season's going to be, Shubi. You're gonna hate it. Singles!
That was you and I the day they released the marketing for this season.
What if that's us? What have they done to our beautiful game?
Our flawless game.
No, what have they done to the circle?
Hey, we loved the circle. We still love it.
Yeah,
We
I know.
love it.
It's just funny to be like really upset about like the theme of this.
God, this is whack.
We get Brittany's goodbye message.
It's Brittany, bitch.
He loves saying that. It took him 8 years to write it as he prepared to come on the circle, and he figured it out.
He did good.
I can't wait to interview Brian. It's gonna be fun.
We have a yes from Brian, folks, but
Yeah,
not
so
till the end
he
of the
can't
season.
back out now. And he said in one of his Instagram stories that he likes getting roasted on podcasts. So it's going to be a good one.
All right, we're gonna say the meanest things we can now.
Yeah.
when
Well,
comes
he says
on.
that he wouldn't change a thing. But he also said previously that he was there to win the money. So those things don't really
Would you
add...
change the catchphrase? It's Brittany, bitch. I wouldn't.
Well, I definitely wouldn't change that. Okay. But
because I mean, I think he's doing a lot right. A lot.
he's definitely doing a lot right. But if you're there to win the money and you said you wouldn't change a thing, I would have changed basically every single thing that he did besides the catchphrase.
Yeah.
Literally everything, Brian.
Everything?
Literally.
Wow.
Oh,
Even
except
like-
not his meals. Those were pretty sick.
Okay. I was gonna. That's
A
what I
side
was
of
going
cheese
to
and
next.
apple with a fried chicken and waffle sandwich. Come on, with the shirt
That does
saying
sound amazing.
with the shirt saying feast mode.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was
That is
sick.
cool.
I did. So he says, keep your friends close and your catfish closer.
I don't think this was alluding to the person that he visited.
I don't think that he was,
He wasn't.
but
Everybody's
Pete-
looking for a reason.
yes. So
Yeah.
people thought so.
Yep.
And because that's kind of like what people do when they leave the circle. If they say their last words, if they say anything relating to catfish, they're usually alluding to the person that they visited. So that's
Yes.
why everybody was saying, "Oh, okay, if he, like, whoever he saw might have been a catfish, so if he had visited me, I wouldn't say anything." So
Yeah.
I think Raven owning up to it might not have been the best idea.
Maybe not. I don't think it even crossed her mind because I think she took it the way we did. Which was, oh yeah, he's not meaning her.
Well, it definitely crossed my mind when he said it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, for me, it crossed my mind in the sense that that's what other people could potentially think.
Yeah, and I think it should have crossed her mind that other people could interpret it that way, and I don't think that it did.
Yeah, I don't think it did either.
Now, she could have been getting out in front of it, because she could have been like, is everybody going to assume that Brian would only go to, that Brittany would only be going to see Raven, but Brittany could also have gone to see the people that blocked her, so she wouldn't have necessarily been going to see Raven.
That's true. I just think any doubts that's going to pop in anybody's minds about Raven is going to go in and out right away. Like, I just think she's too authentic in her profile and the way she talks to people to where that's ever going to really stick.
Yeah.
That's just my feeling on it.
So you think that
like Raven can do whatever, like she can do and say whatever. Everybody's going to think she's authentic, and she is.
Yeah.
So like, I don't even think that she even has to contemplate these big game moves. I really don't.
Yeah. Well, if it wasn't her, she should have.
Yeah. Yes. I agree. But no, she just screams authentic. We've said this all season. She just, there's no way anyone is actually thinking she's a catfish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, only Sam and Martin were really thinking about it that we were shown. It was just those two.
Yeah.
Sam and Marvin. Yeah. Well, those two were thinking about that. Shoebomb is actually working on his catfish skills.
Hi, it's Sasha. Hi, it's Sasha. Hi, it's Sasha.
Hi, it's Sasha.
Do you hear It's a Mia Mario? You know that?
Of course I do. Hold on. Oh, I don't.
Oh no. It's a Mia Mario.
Woohoo! Wee-hee!
I have like all the other Mario sound bites, but just not It's a Me Mario.
He goes up there pretty high. He can do it.
Yeah, he does.
I'm Sasha.
Hi, it's Sasha. Hi, it's Sasha. Hi, it's Sasha.
Can you go higher?
Sasha.
I can't do it right now.
Let's compete. Let's try. Hi, it's Sasha. that's the highest.
Hi, it's Sasha. Hi, it's Sasha. Hi, it's Sasha.
Hi, it's Sasha.
Hi, it's Sasha.
I can't. You have to do it through your nose to get it to go higher. Your neighbors must think you're a psychopath.
Whenever I see them, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hey.
That way they think it's somebody else in the apartment. It's Maria. Yeah.
What's up?
So,
Did
did you watch the game yesterday?
I'm on my way to the gym.
Dead weighted 450 yesterday.
Yeah.
Dead weighted 450.
I like to dead weight. That's what I should say. I don't know gym term. Dead weight. So we get an alert. And we learn that Sasha and Tamir have entered the circle. People look at Tamir's profile and they're like, wow, she's awesome. And Marvin instantly said, what? Pop bottles?
She pops bottles.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, she pops bottles? We all pop bottles. We're all a bunch of bottle poppers. Wow. And Marvin says that she could be his side. Do you think that he was saying... Do you think he was saying side bitch, and then the producers were like, "Can you just say side instead? You probably shouldn't say that."
Yeah. They tried to talk him down to like side chick, and then they were like, "No, that's not good either."
Yeah, just say side. He was like side piece, and they were like, "Just say side. Just say side."
Uh-oh.
Side. That's good.
Oh, Marvin. Marvin's really showing his
his
true
his
colors
nipples
today.
and his abs and his pecs.
Yeah, his
a lot.
abs. His
Yeah.
pecs.
I just want to say that so earlier, Shubham said,
I've added so many layers to Sasha with this bio. You could call her Sasha Onion.
well, that plan is working. Did you catch this after Sam saw Sasha's profile?
These pictures are showing me so many different layers of you.
Whoa!
Wow.
Yay!
And since everybody in the circle is probably a big Shrek fan, probably doing very well in the rankings, right?
That's sick.
Come on.
Amazing stuff.
Bang, bang. Let's do this.
Yes. Marvin says he's swiping right on her. Okay. People are a little confused by Sasha's profile, though. They're like, why isn't she popping bottles? You know, we
Yeah.
pop bottles. We don't drink espresso martinis.
Why isn't she getting Liddy Titty? Why isn't she singing as a
Yes.
Pringy? What is going on here?
I don't know a lot of 23-year-olds that drink espresso martinis.
No.
Watch, we're going to get so many messages being like, I'm 23, because that's what most of our listeners are. And they're going to say, I love espresso.
The youth loves us.
They love espresso martinis right out of college, hanging out, drinking espresso martinis. That's what they do. We should
Getting
drink
Liddy
espresso.
Titty on espresso
We
martinis.
should make ourselves some espresso martinis and drink them next show
Okay.
out of our gold goblets. So play a game, show and tell. Show us your best. This was a very short game. I wonder how much longer it was during the actual show, or if it was really this short. It'd be weird if it was really this short. The first was show us your best, but I thought this episode was well edited, so I'm not going to hate. Show us your best date night outfit. Tasha hopes that Sasha is a dude, so he doesn't know how to pick the right picture. But I actually thought Shubham did pick a good picture.
Showing off a little leg.
Yeah, I mean, I would be like, oh, it actually reminds me of when Rebecca showed her first kind of like sexy photo, and people were like, okay, maybe Rebecca does have a personality. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Yeah. It was similar vibes. It was.
There was a lot of leg going out, you know? Like, what's going on? You know, I was like, damn, Shubham pretends to be all innocent, but Shubham knows how to work it. Okay.
That's right. That's
all right. I thought he was going to.
That's my go-to seductive pose too.
With the leg out?
I stick my leg out, but I kick it up like karate style.
Oh yeah, I put both my legs behind my head.
Oh, that's really hot. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
See, I'm doing like Karate Kid. I got both hands up and my leg up.
Oh.
And my wife is like, "Do you want something? Can I help you?"
You see, I just have both legs behind my head.
Okay.
Yeah. Tamira, she has pink hair, and everyone is talking about her sweet, inviting energy.
Yeah. Popping bottles.
She's popping bottles.
Inviting. Yeah. You don't pop bottles on your own. It's inviting.
So
invite other people to pop bottles.
They talk about. I don't get why they don't talk about Sasha's energy. They just talk about her leg, but they talk about Tamira's energy.
It's a good question. But there's a lot to talk about with that leg.
Yes. That's true.
I mean, it's a leg.
Yes.
WikiLeg has got that photo everywhere.
Yes, WikiLeg is definitely working on that. Most embarrassing story. Shubham's story about the only Indian in Hindi class to fail. It's cute, but it's not enough.
Once again, I understand the strategy behind like going with your own real life experience. I get it. It helps to try and be more authentic, but it ain't gonna match, whatever, Tamira's is gonna be probably.
Just say you literally shit yourself somewhere. People will love it
And
because
then
you're
made
opening
poop
up to them.
angels.
Yeah. Like literally say something so embarrassing. You can literally say anything you want.
Yeah. Be like, I was shaking the hands of the president of the United States and I pooped my pants and then I did snow angels on the floor of the Oval Office.
Yeah.
And everyone would be like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love this person.
Say I went to outer space and I crashed the spaceship on Mars, and then we were stranded there for like 2 years before we could build the spaceship back.
Right. And then they shit all over Mars. And they did poop angels.
That was so embarrassing. Oh my god. Yeah, Tamira's story, I don't know. I think if I was there, I'd be like, that's pretty embarrassing, I guess, but it's not like you knew who the hot guy was. I don't know, I'd be like, is that really that embarrassing? Sounds more traumatizing.
Yeah. I'd be traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's not your most I would say that's not your most embarrassing story. I would open up circle chat and I would go, Tamira, that's not your most embarrassing circle. I'll give you a chance to try again.
She should have added at the end of that story that she also shit herself and then did poop angels on the floor.
That would have helped out.
In front of the
I'll give you one chance.
In front of the ripped guy.
I'll give you one chance to amend your story. Otherwise, I'm gonna vote to block you from the circle. Chaz starts out and it's interesting. He says he's still laughing at Sasha's failing her Hindi class. It seems like he's Team Sasha to begin with.
Yeah, he's really cracking up over that story.
Yeah.
He just keeps thinking about it over and over. I bet you all night he couldn't sleep. He was laughing at
Tom, LMAOOO. I am screaming right now.
We know how he laughs at things.
Yes. He's just screaming in bed all night. LMAOing, rafflecoptering, all over.
Yes, all of it. Sam really has Chugi's number. She really knows exactly what Shubi is going to say. She's like, Sasha's gonna come out and basically say like, oh, I felt so nervous and scared, because I'm normally don't share a lot about myself, but you guys were just so like inviting, and then like Shubi comes out and says that like exact thing,
Yeah,
and that's not good to be predictable.
No,
I'm worried about the Shoopster.
Sam, she really does have her finger on the pulse of a lot of people who are like sitting out of it a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I did like when Tom threw out the "I'm a late arrival" signal. That was good strategically.
That was pretty smart.
Good. Tom knows what's up. And then Tasha and Shubham immediately were like, oh, that's good to know too. They received the signal and knew he was a good person to know that about. It's like, oh, let's figure out who the other late arrivals are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's better to link up with them than the OGs, because the OGs will always be more loyal to each other. And nobody knows better about that than the Shoopster.
Shubi's gonna have to go for Tom for sure.
Yes.
Next episode. Yep. He's gonna have to try and make.
Too bad everybody hates Shubi and he's dead in the water. It's very sad.
I hope not.
Just kidding. How could Shubi Shark be dead in the water?
Sharky Shubham is hunting the catfishes, the snakes, and the rats. This is a message for other catfishes. It's shark season, and we're hunting.
Yeah.
Yes. But now he's a catfish in the waters.
Yeah, he can hunt other catfish. He'll be the only cat. He
can have a shark mentality of a catfish.
Yes. So Chaz starts a group chat with Jennifer and Tom. I thought it was really funny that Chaz started this group chat. Like he doesn't realize that he's starting a group chat with an alliance
Yeah.
that's secretly working together. Well, not secretly, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't think he
Yes.
notices like how well they're working together. So Tom throws out to the group that he hasn't chatted with Raven and Sam, so he was confused when it got a bit shady towards them in the dating profile group. And Chaz is like, "Oh, I was offended by people calling Raven insensitive in the game." And basically Jennifer comforts him and says, like, tells him what is more, important in life. And she gives him wise advice from her 51 years in life. And Chaz really takes it in and feels better. He really eats it up. He loves Jennifer.
I think Jennifer was towing that line there of looking a little catfishy, sort of diverting away from the drama at hand and trying to skate around it. But Chaz didn't pick up on it.
He didn't pick up on it. And then like they kind of form like a mini three-way alliance a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
I forget what hashtag they were using, but there was definitely a hashtag going on that they kept using that was kind of, going on.
Jennifer's got her hands in a lot of pots right now. So I think they're playing a really good game. I hope they don't get...
Well, until they fucked up.
Right.
They tied themselves to the wrong horse.
I really do hope that they stay. I hope that Bruno goes. Personally.
Yeah. Chaz after this combo says he doesn't think Jennifer gets involved in any drama. Well, you're wrong. And Xanthi and Brett say they want Raven gone because she will keep handpicking people to be gone, and that's probably a good read. I think Raven will keep being on top.
Yep.
So Shubham and Tayshia will get one private chat each before teams get picked. Shubham says he's not going to pick Tom because he's new, not Sam because she's on the outskirts, not Jennifer because she's the mom and doesn't have influence, but says Bruno might be the key. I mean, I think at this point that the vote is probably that everybody has probably that the majority has probably already shifted one way that these discussions don't matter.
I think so too. It really seems like the group chat specifically had a big impact on how everybody felt about these two.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that these chats could have some ramifications going forward, but not for how the vote went.
Yeah. Yep. You had to be very performative in that group chat if you wanted to stick around.
Yeah.
Because it's all about the consensus.
Yeah. Tayshia said that she had Tom and Bruno and Raven as a toss-up, but says Marvin is the pick because she can flirt with him. So Tamira messages Marvin and she tells him, "Hey, babe, you look like the guy that you chipped my tooth. I'll send you the bill." And he's
you look like
"Hey,
that guy from America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
who
and
had the chemical burns all over him.
That was kicked off of Big Brother because, cool." And he's like, "Hey, sexy, you want to be my side, side,
my side,
side
yeah.
thing, yes, mistress."
This is like fish in a barrel for for her, for Tamira.
He's cheating on Raven. He said that he doesn't cheat, and he called out other people for not being loyal, and he's cheating on her. Yeah. Remember? Because he made a profile saying that, was it Sam had a problem with loyalty, and now he's cheating on Raven. That's what he had a problem with Sam doing. That's what some of our listeners pointed out to us. Thank you. We were confused as to why people were getting called out for not being loyal. So thank you, listeners. Now he's being not loyal to Raven. He's a cheater.
Yeah. But, maybe if we heard his side of the story, it's like everything, things are accidental. Sometimes chemicals just get spilled on you.
Yeah.
You have to take off all your clothes. You have to,
you
have to have sex with a person sometimes when chemical burns happen.
Yeah. This is basically sex too.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
But he says Tamira is his side, so she needs to keep it quiet. She needs to keep this quiet.
Jeez. Got a real Don Draper on our hands here. Huh?
Yeah. You better keep this quiet. I can't let my wife Raven find this out. Do you think Marvin's playing this game?
No.
Do you think he has any idea what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you think he thinks that Simon Cowell and a couple other judges are going to be at the end of this game?
Yeah, he's like, when do I get my chemicals back so I can do my dance?
No, he's here to flirt. That's
Yes.
it. That's all there is to it.
So Sasha messages Bruno, and Shuby is instantly like, maybe I don't have to flirt and we can just have a brother and sister relationship. Now, where
very
have we
quick.
heard this before?
Yeah.
Instantly.
Bruno's almost a little like, oh, wow, okay.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not very good at flirting. I just do this weird mummy's boy thing.
Maybe instead of brother-sister relationship, it could have been mother-son relationship, mummy's boy relationship, and Shuby's character could have been the mom, and Bruno could have been the little baby boy.
Yes,
Yeah, that could have been their friendship / relationship. Yeah.
that would have been amazing. I wish that had happened. You know, this really worked out because Shuby is like one of the only people I know who like actually cares about like the plight of models in the digital era and the judgment that they have
Yeah.
to deal with. You know, he
Hey, you know,
genuinely
he remembered back to season 1. He knew exactly what he had to say.
no,
He's
but
like,
he
"I've been here."
genuinely cared.
Yeah.
This was a genuine question.
'Cause
I would do
Shuby's
it
a
just
sweetheart. You know, that's
see. We
why.
would do it strategically. We'd be like, we know how hard it is for models. Like, how hard is it for you, especially in games like this and all the judgment that you have to go through. You know,
Yeah.
we know that models get voted out first a lot, and that
We know that
people.
it's tough eating tacos all day, Eric.
We know that you're really hot. What's it like being a hot model, Bruno?
No, that was smart on Shubes. That was really
You
smart.
sexy lad, you Giza. So Bruno says, Bruno tries to say the friend thing, but that's not good enough for Shubham. So Shubham's like, brother, you're my brother. And then Shubham goes for alliance, and which is cool because Bruno was already saying ally. Bruno was getting the ally vibe, and then when Shubham said alliance, he was like, let's do it. So alliance is good. Too bad someone's gonna get cut out of Jennifer or Bruno, and I do hope that it's Bruno because Bruno is boring.
Bruno's boring, and I think that the Jennifer character would be more advantageous for Shuby's character. I think they're more strategic, and I think they have more connections than what Bruno has.
Oh, definitely. Bruno has no connections.
Yes. So I think Shuby needs Bruno to go home in order to do well going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shuby was very happy about this whole thing. Shuby was very happy about this.
Yes! Yes! Woo! Wow! Sushi? Yes!
You think he says that every time he goes into a sushi restaurant?
Wow, sushi, yes!
With great power comes great responsibility. I will not eat it all in 1 minute. In fact, I will be patient with the amount of sushi that I eat.
Oh no, I ate all of it in 1 minute.
No! Everything I hate in the real world, I just became.
Oh, he delivers.
He does. All right, so the secret mission is revealed. Marvin says he's having a tough decision because they're both sexy. Wow, this guy is playing the game. Having a hard time. Ooh.
I'm really glad Marvin didn't get on Big Brother. Could you imagine how much more insufferable he would be on Big Brother?
Bruno says he wished there hadn't been an ulterior motive from Sasha. I do understand that. He'd be like, was that a real alliance or not? You know?
Yeah.
Tom wants to vote with a majority, and I think a lot of people feel that way, which is definitely the way to go, especially if a twist is going to happen.
I thought that was smart by Tom.
Yeah.
Because clearly, I think if he was just going off of instinct, he probably would have gone with Sasha.
Mm-hmm. And Salmon's doing eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but it's obvious she's going to go with Tamira because she doesn't like Sasha.
Yes. She makes up her mind quick, and she sticks with it. That's Sam's MO, you know. Yeah.
So then they get they do, before everything is revealed, learn that the team with least amount of followers will be at the risk of being blocked.
Shit.
Yes. That is the sound that Sam was making when she was making the poop angels.
Yeah. Beat me to it.
So Tamira turns out with the team of Sam, Tom, Marvin, Chaz, Raven, and Sasha just has Bruno and Jennifer. Sam says that she picked Tamira because she chose the makeup girl and she likes her more. Tom thought Tamira was more involved in the group chat, and I think that a lot of people felt that way.
That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah. Bruno felt more connected to Sasha. Marvin, of course, flirted with Tamira. And Jennifer, they said that they just thought that Sasha was going to be the most popular, but they made the wrong move. They just really made a misread. That was a really terrible move. They really fucked up. Boo!
Yep.
How could they?
Yep. I really hope it's Bruno that goes home.
But how? But we need representation for models on the show.
That's true. That is true. Don't we have another model? Don't we on the show?
Who? Well, we have some role models on the show.
That's true.
We haven't had a model win.
Wasn't there two models this season?
Have we had a model win the circle yet? No, we haven't had a model.
I don't know.
Yet.
Does Joey count?
No, Joey's not a model. He's an actor and a filmmaker.
He doesn't count as a model for DraftKings.
He's not a model. He's not tall enough.
Delisa's a model?
Delisa's not a model. She's an influencer.
That's true. That's true. We haven't had like an actual model win yet.
Yes. But are you confused about what models are, Ben?
They're like the planes that you put together.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Those are what they are. Yeah. So like Bruno. Yeah, well, I was really into this episode. I'm really, I was very pleased.
Me too.
You know, what a little shoe bomb can do for things. It was a lot of strategy. It's like everything's coming together. It's like and I think next episode could be really good too, to see if Shuby can dig his way out of. I mean, he doesn't need to dig his way out of this one. If Jennifer can dig his way out of this one and see what decision the Shubster will make, and then what's going on with everyone else, I'm really excited for.
It's becoming clear to me that the Circle has issues with producing a good first batch of episodes, a first 4 episodes. They really get gimmicky in their first 4 episodes.
Yeah.
This season it was the singles. Last season it was the Spice Girls. And don't get me wrong, I love me some Spice, but it went on for too long and we had hardly any evictions. We really didn't get to see hardly any gameplay. I think they have a problem with the first batch of episodes. I think they need to stop being so gimmicky and trying to hook people in. The way you hook people in is with fun strategy and competition right away.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what
people getting voted.
I watch.
People getting voted off to increase the level of peril. I think peril,
yes,
and immediacy is what hooks people. I think.
Yeah,
immediacy.
Yes,
peril. What's gonna happen next?
Yep.
You know, something why they have cliffhangers.
Yeah. It's silly. They gotta.
I want to feel something, Ben.
You don't feel anything?
No, I do now.
Oh, okay.
No, but this episode was very good, and I liked it, and I'm excited to watch more.
Me too. And we'll be back tomorrow with more.
Yeah, we'll probably do 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
So we'll be back, and this was fun, and so stay safe out there.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon for Circle bonus coverage. We do a Circle Center every week. And this past one, we had Alex Lake from season 1, Shoe Bomb season. He joined us. We had a really fun time. Had a blast. That's up on our Patreon.
Over an hour and a half of bonus Circle content.
Yes, we had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. We'll see you tomorrow, folks.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your 2 best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers. You get it. We both have layers.